I have two hammers in my hands. I have a $200, actually $230 hammer, and I have a $14 hammer. I got this hammer in because the reviews and stuff on it were great. I don't know if it's worth $230 versus a $14 hammer, but today we're going to find out. Please follow along as I demonstrate these hammers, and we will see which one's worth the money. Join me as I share stories of my life as a kid, bringing junk home and turning it into something useful. Fact is, I'm still doing this today at age 69. Before I demonstrate the value of these hammers, there's a couple of things about this hammer I want to show you. Let's get in here just a little bit so you can see this hammer here. You can pull out nails on each side like that. Obviously, you can pull a nail out here. It has a hex gun head, smooth. You can stick a nail there. It's magnetic. Tap it, go right in. It's also on the handle here. This serves as a square, and it's got a tape measure here. It looks like up to 5 inches, so if you wanted to use this as a guide to mark something, you could. And it also has degrees marked on the handle that you could actually use this as your square. So this hammer is a wrecking bar. It gives you an extra hand to put nails in. It gives you a tape measure along with an angled square. And it's got a nice rubber handle. This hammer is made out of titanium. It's the size of a 22+ ounce hammer, and it weighs, it brags it at a 16-ounce hammer. So the same weight as a 16 versus the size hammer this is, you can see, would be quite a bit heavier. So it saves on your muscles. This hammer here, I just pulled off the store that I manage. It's a do-it-best hammer. It's $14. It's 16 ounce, smooth head, fiberglass shank, nice rubber handle, feels good. And nails, straight claw. It's called a claw hammer. It feels like it would be a nice one to hammer with too. But I want to see if this hammer here is worth the extra money over this one. Can you really do it, hammer? Well, I kind of doubt it, but I don't know. We're going to find out here in a minute. I can't believe I paid $230 for a hammer. Wow. Let's get right to it. I'm going to, right here, as I bring this down, I have 2 pieces of wood stacked up. You can see that, and right here. And I'm going to set one to the side, and I have them sitting on just a piece of cardboard here. So let's take this. This is a 16 coated cement sinker. It's typical nail you'd use in any kind of construction. Let's see how this works. Let's get her set. There it's set. Okay, now here goes. It's been a long time since I hammered. I'll probably miss. How many whacks was that? 5? Let's try the bigger handle. I'm not used to a handle this long, but let's see how it works. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's like holding on to a monster. I gotta try that again. Let's try that again. Wow, I gotta say that works pretty good. Let me get this one again. Oops. Guess I gotta hit the nail, don't I? You know what happens? I've done this over the years. Now you need to listen to this. I never loan my hammer out to someone, because inevitably it would come back and it wouldn't be trained to hit the nail anymore. It'd always miss. Let's do another one with this. Let's do another one with the other hammer. I gotta do some more. I just don't know. Let me do another. Man, I dropped my nails down here. Let me try another one with this hammer. Let's try this. I've never really used something like that. Let's see how that works. You've just witnessed me using both of these hammers, driving in the typical 16 penny coated sinkers like you'd use in any framing construction job when nails are necessary. I know you can't see from where you are, although this hammer pounded the nails in just fine. I have to say that this hammer, I had more control and the nails went in easier. I don't know if it's the longer handle or if it's the design in the head or what it is. If I was a young man, would I buy this hammer? Probably not, because if I did, my wife wouldn't appreciate it. But retrospect, looking back, and the way my elbows and shoulders feel today, I think this hammer would have saved me a little bit on aches and pains later in life. Is this hammer worth the extra? What does that come to? $215 more over this hammer? Maybe over the course of several years, yes. And the time you would save by not needing your speed square every time you needed it. Pulling out nails and not worrying about snapping your hammer in two. I just don't know what to say. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this hammer in relationship to one that's exactly the, well, not quite the same weight, because I did weigh these two hammers, and this one actually weighed a couple ounces more than this one. So is that a fair test? I don't know. I just don't know. I like this hammer, but $230? Are you kidding me? Titanium though. I'm trying to talk myself into it here. I need your help. Here's my demonstration. I pounded these nails in. You can see the back side of this board. You can see the front side. I put several nails in. Typically over the years, this is all I ever used. If I would get the other hammers I have available, the 20 ounce, 22 ounce, all the way up to the 28 or 29 ounce hammer, and try to hammer with that, with my arms as small as I am, even when I was a young man, I wouldn't have wanted to do that. If I would have had this hammer, and if I had the resources to get it in the day that I was using hammers, I'd have loved to have a hammer like this. It really would have saved me. Because the difference I noticed was when them nails went in, towards the end with this hammer, that last punch or two, it was easier than with this hammer. I like this hammer better, but this is probably the hammer I could afford. Tell me what you think. Comment. If you like what I bring to you, please subscribe to my channel. It's appreciated. Again, I ask, can it be fixed? Sure, it can be fixed. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can fix it. Until the next time.